I think some of the benefits that we really weren't thinking of at the time, and again, we knew that the economy to scale in terms of mileage and parents attending events at the same time. We have multiple events here where we have a high school event and a middle school event where parents aren't torn between do they go east, west, north, or south. They're in the same building. In fact, we have parents that can watch one event for, say, one quarter. If it's a basketball game, go watch the other middle school event for another quarter and come back and forth. In reviewing how visitors, staff enter our buildings, all three of our main office suites, our lobbies are identical. Our middle, elementary, and high school are the same. Any visitor wishing to come into our building would use a buzzer system, and it's visual. Our secretaries are able to see who's asking to be admitted into the building. They in turn may ask a question if they're not familiar with the person. If they are, they would release the mag-lock door, which permits the visitors to come in and gain entrance into our buildings. Into the hallways or into the academic areas, we do have something called a Raptor system that scans the driver's license, and if that comes back approved, we would permit the visitors, vendors, to access our academic areas once they have a background check.
Hidden benefits of a facility like this, the modernized facility, is you have air quality control, where you're bringing in fresh air, conditioned air. It's better for the students, and as a whole, it's just healthier for students and staff.
This classroom has a lot of space. I mean, there's a lot of room to work. We can adjust the classrooms, the settings of the desks however we want to. The technology is amazing. I mean, we have a smart board. We have microphones that the teachers can all wear, which basically gives everybody a front row seat. No matter where you're at, everybody can hear. It's nice to have sinks in the classroom. It's nice to have a drinking fountain in the classroom. It just limits the distractions. People aren't constantly having to leave for different reasons like that. We have cubbies or lockers right in the classroom, so they're not outside the classroom. Plus, each of the kids kind of has their own little spot where they can put their stuff in the morning, and we kind of let them kind of decorate it and make it their own. And the air conditioning definitely helps, and for a lot of reasons. Obviously, it's more comfortable, but the funny thing that I think about now, and this is from talking to old students, is we used to have the windows open all the time, and having windows open meant we had bees in the room all the time. So it sounds silly, but in a third grade classroom, a bee can be a huge distraction, and that just doesn't happen anymore. I mean, the distractions are really limited, and not to mention just the comfort of being in air conditioning is awful nice. The interaction between the young kids and the old kids in the school, between elementary and high school, middle school, it's great. And I think our kids are so used to it, and I have to say that our teachers are so used to it that it's not even anything different. We constantly have high school kids that are mentoring elementary kids here. There's certain kids that maybe just have some emotional problems or different things, and they just need a mentor or somebody positive. And we can go to the high school and get somebody that's in study hall. And there's been some great relationships. Almost every year I've had somebody in my class here that's worked with a high school kid. And it's been great. They also come over for our Future Teachers of America, and they can do little things for us like grade papers or put things in mailboxes. But they also can help us with tutoring kids if they need help with spelling words or flashcards or simple things in the hallway. Getting the kids together is pretty great. I mean,